We're going on an adventure today. We're doing a little daytime trip here in Malibalai City. I'm back, but I'm getting restless again sitting in the apartment. So we're headed off to go see this providential Malibalay Tree Park, go see a tea room / bread and breakfast, and then go see the monastery. As you know, things don't always go according to plan, but if that happens, we have to adapt and overcome. It should be a good adventure today. Thanks for joining me on our expat lifestyle. I got my super sunglasses and my hat on. I'll have the umbrella out later today, but the sun is getting intense and it's only like 9:30 in the morning. We're walking from the highway to the tree park. We could have caught a bao, but we're getting our steps in before it gets too hot. And as you can see, there's a lot of different fields. We saw a cornfield earlier, and this is cassava. Let me show you that now, since we're walking there together anyways. But I won't bore you with my love of agriculture. Now I'll bore you with my love of dendrology. So we have some beautiful flowers when we first walk in, but then we also have the Reflexology footpath. This is what the ground looks like that I'll be walking on. I've went ahead and taken off my shoes as they've recommended. I'm going to leave on my socks because I don't think I'll be doing this for very long. The stones themselves look like they're very hard, but essentially the reflexology path is meant for you just to walk on these stones, and they shoot up into your feet. And it's not even really that bad. They shoot up into your feet, which is supposed to do like a massage relaxation. Maybe it's not meant for a man of my size. Okay, the circly one is a little more. That's probably where I needed the massage portion or the reflexology portion, but sure, come on out. It might not feel great, but at least the view is beautiful. Looks like they have an interior path that I'll go ahead and skip. I've put back on my shoes. I will not be completing the entire path. They have these cool gazebos here too, to where if you want to bring some chairs, you can hang out on this deck. And I'm sure they have events here, I almost guarantee it. And enjoy nature. Well, I don't know if you guys can pick that up on the microphone, but it's not somebody screaming for their lives. It's just a goat. They even have some fruit trees in here. This is a manzanita, which is kind of like a cherry tree. They have a white flower on them. And this is what they're gonna look like when they're ready to eat. If you like the very juicy fruit, this is the fruit for you. I only know about it because I'm being told about it. This is actually my first time trying a manzanita. Tastes okay, but the texture is like mucusy. It's like I don't like the texture, but the taste was okay. Yeah. Use the coconuts here to kind of grow flowers. They use it as a basket tied to the tree to grow flowers on the tree. Now these ones haven't flowered yet, but you can see where they're growing the plant in the coconut. Pretty sweet. Now it's going to be time for us to try to find a tricycle or a bao to drive us to the next location. Slim pickings out here, so maybe bring your own transport or be prepared to wait. But something most of you guys have never seen is going to be this guy right here. A chili plant. Green chilies. Looks like they've already been harvesting the ones that are mature and ready to eat. But right out the front here. That's one of the cool things about the Philippines, is there's just food growing everywhere. We walked to the corner and a nice man offered to give us a ride. At a price, of course. But we're here at Panika Souvenir shop. They opened up about 3 years ago. and I've been wanting to check them out. I've been seeing them on the map ever since I got here, so today is the big day where I get to check it out. Now the driver would have probably taken us here for, you know, maybe 50 pesos, something like that. It was very close to where we were. But I asked him to take us to the monastery too, wait around, give us a ride for 300 peso, and he seemed like he was okay doing that. But look at this kind of cool local art they have. So the people here are very prideful of their tribe. So you can see here we have Manobo tribe, the Talandig tribe. So they've made decorations so that way you can sport your local team and show pride in your tribe. Now here they have a selection of all sorts of stuff. The fella was telling me he buys a lot of it online, and then some of it is done on consignment with the local people that make this stuff. How'd you like to wear that, huh? We definitely have really cool decorations. Very local, very genuine. I want to buy this stuff, but I also don't want to own a bunch of belongings. That's the problem with being kind of nomadic. So you want to own stuff, but you also can't afford to own stuff because it's too much to take on the plane with you. But if you're into teas, they got every option I think you could ask for. And they will do both hot and cold. And they got little chairs here where you can sit and drink and relax. Be careful bringing your lady here though, because they do have a lot of bags. She might want to end up buying a new purse. Send you to the poorhouse. But for 150 pesos, or about $3 or $2.75, they'll brew you up a package of this tea and about every option you could ever want. And they have the perfect size hat for the beach. This would keep a guy like me pretty safe from the sun's harmful rays. How cool is that? They got a whole statue of one of the floats here that they had at Kabalan. Wowee. Now why they all have blue eyes, I do not know. Well, we're gonna give this peach and ginger a try. Ooh, refreshing. I can officially recommend Stash Peach and Ginger Tea. 150 pesos here at the Panika Tea House. Come check it out. Well, that tea shop's a really cool spot if you want some like merchandise or some souvenirs that are very specific to Mindanao, to Bukidnon, to Malibalai City. We made it down the road and now we're here at the Monastery of Transfiguration, or the Abbey, or the monastery, whatever you want to call it. And behind me you can see they have the coffee plants that the Monk's Blend brand coffee comes from. That's what I drink at home in my drip coffee pot. Let me go ahead and show you their gift shop. We're going to hit up the cafe before we hit up the monastery. See, they got all sorts of regular food goods. Whether you want your banana chips or your toasted memon or even your biscotti, you can get it here. Along with that, you obviously have some religious books. We are in a church after all, church grounds with the monks. They have all manners of jewelry or trinkets, little souvenirs you can buy to help support the church, their efforts, and get yourself some really nice religious memorabilia. As we all know, I'm a fatty bombati, so I focus on the food. And as you can see here, they have products that are specifically supporting monastery and other local farmers. This is the exact coffee I drink. Now you can get it pre-ground. They sell it. The chocolate tablets are pretty good. You throw those in some hot water and it's like you got yourself a hot chocolate. So definitely worth checking out. Now you do all sorts of pastas and whatnot. The homemade cookies are always a delight. But what I ordered wasn't just food. I also ordered a meal with a view. You come out here on their patio and enjoy your meal. Very affordable, and you get to support the local monks and church. I went ahead and ordered the beef burger. It's looking good. Look how thick that cheese is. Oh, so thick, so delicious. And then look at this tuna sandwich. That's not canned tuna, y'all. That's gotta be the real thing. Probably shipped in from General Santos here on Mindanao. Here on our mini local adventure, we are about to have some wonderful lunch with a view. We have officially entered where this is a pro travel guide. Most of the time I go to places like tourist spots, I don't eat at the little joints next to it, the little cafes, and when I do, I usually regret it. If you don't eat here, you are going to miss out on one of the best experiences. We got both those meals. I got a cold brew coffee that's grown like 100 feet away from a plant, 100 feet away from the cafe. She got a small water for 503 pesos. That's less than $9 US. And we're talking fresh ingredients, freshly grown on the property, a lot of them. If you don't eat here, you're missing out on a huge part of this little tourism excursion that we're on. So when you come out here, come here, because I'm glad I did. They even grow the vegetables for the little salads you saw on the plate and the burger and the sandwich here on the property. So what we got here is a nice haul. This Braze is in Valencia, which is a town that's just south of here by like an hour. I just had to share this with you guys. Look how crazy these things are. Look at these flowers. This is insane looking. Looks like something out of Avatar or some kind of crazy movie. That's wild. And for you dudes who've never seen a coffee plant before, check that out. Pretty sweet to know that the coffee I drank just came from right over here. And here we are, the Monastery of Transfiguration.
Palm trees sway like whispers low, golden skies with a mango glow. I feel alive, I let it flow. Expat lifestyle, yeah, let it show. Oh, expat lifestyle in Malibalai. Hear the rivers dance, see the mountains play. Oh, expat lifestyle every single day. Malibalai, Malibalai, Malibalai.
Barefoot streets and the warmest breeze. Stories woven through the tallest trees. I found a world that sets me free. Expat lifestyle, it's calling me.
Oh, expat lifestyle in Malibalai. Hear the rivers dance, see the mountains play. Oh, expat lifestyle every single day. Malibalai, Malibalai, Malibalai. Through the rice fields, watch me glide. Dreams unfold where the stars collide.
Expat lifestyle by my side.
And because I know you guys would have a lot of questions about the big rock in there, I did a ton of research. I asked all the security guards the last time I was here. Nobody knew anything. I talked with some people that all came here. They didn't know anything. But finally, I talked with a guy who talked with the monks. The rock itself has no special meaning before it got to this place. It's just a cool rock they found. But it has developed a meaning by being inside the monastery for a long period of time. So I know you guys had questions about the rock. I did. Now you know. And now we're about to rock on out of here. Wow, I had a great time today. I hope you guys did too. I'm gonna head home here on the multi-cab, spend myself 15 pesos. And whatever you guys wanna do after this, up to you. But I'll see you later down the path. Oh, so cute. Why are you so cute? Oh, camera shy too. Just like Dad.